journey begins with a single step. In the NBA, it's more like a sprint. The game here is faster and more physical than any you've ever played before.
There's nothing like your first year in the NBA. Just remember, if you want to be the greatest, if you want to be the one, it all starts now.
time as the game gets underway. What's the key to success for Golden State here tonight?
The number one thing you have to try to eliminate when you guard.
Comeback kid in the midst of his first NBA game, something he'll always remember. But what sort of pitfalls might there be, Jeff? He's a promising young player on this huge stage.
Well, the biggest thing that can get in the way is complacency that is born out of a lack of humility. He has to know you're not all the way back just because you've now started your NBA career.
Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. Screen set nicely. The shot clock down to 12 seconds remaining. Terrific rejection. Mismatch. Goes to the pull-up from downtown. Misses his first shot.
Quite simply, they have not found their touch from long range. A really tough start to this game.
Curry from downtown. Curry's jumper for three. Won't go. To Ariza. He shoots. Misses the two.
And that was great defense to force that miss. He was right up in the shooter's face.
Can't connect from close range. Dumps it hard.
You got to get your guys down the floor in transition quicker than they can get back. If you can rebound it and then get it up the floor, you're going to have numbers to exploit the basket opportunities, attack the rim, don't settle for jumpers, finish strong.
Curry shot off the mark. Shoots for three. The kid is on the scoreboard for the first time in his NBA career, and he does it from long range. A lot of people see a great future for this player, Jeff.
And I saw it first at the Drew League in L.A., Mike. He was on the floor, showed no fear, was very, very competitive. That's when I first noticed he had a big-time future.
Durant on the drive. Adjusts. Off to the line now to shoot two. There's the whistle.
Good offense is about getting your best players their best shots in their best spots. Here, an aggressive move. You're a great free throw shooter. Earn your way to the free throw line. Take the contact. Take the foul. Work your way there and knock them in.
And he nails it. A long two. And Golden State calls a timeout. It's the only way to stop this team from scoring.
I really disagree with the timeout management by this coaching staff. They allowed their lead to totally evaporate, and now they're behind, and now they call the timeout. They should have done that when they were ahead.
Livingston, Durant's trying to get free off the pick. We're down to 9 seconds on the shot clock. To Durant. From center court, he fires away. Capella, the rebound. Throws it back. Decides to pass. To Livingston. That's a catch and shoot for three. Livingston misses again. For three off the catch and shoot. Bang! From downtown. Curry from half court. Curry's attempt for three. No good. And he'll go to the free throw line to shoot. There's the whistle. Nice job drawing the foul. First free throw, good. And he gets the second. Whoops, that won't go. So that'll end the first quarter. Houston, as we get set to start the second, crowd taken out of it in that first period. Very lackluster start.
That was just a poor performance. No energy and enthusiasm by the crowd because the team played so poorly and with so little effort.
Oh, excellent screen. Livingston against Paul. Iguodala for two with nobody near him. And Andre Iguodala with a nice play.
No one around him, knocks it home.
Curling in to the rim. Flips that one in.
Good job finding the seam, getting to the rim, and finishing strong.
Young. 11 seconds now on the shot clock. Fires again. That's a two. The Warriors down by 7. To Gordon. Excellent ball movement. Great teamwork. Pachulia the rebound. To McGee. Sloppy ball handling. Good play. Gets the steal. The catch and fire away from downtown. That three-pointer won't go.
Hard to make contested shots against that good a defense right there. Very well defended.
Gordon's looking for the screen to get himself open. Fantastic follow. What a putback.
Now that's a big man dunk right there. Finishing with strength and force.
To Iguodala. Able to pull up. Knocks it down for 2. Andre Iguodala with 8 points and 1 block.
What a job they have done keeping the ball moving to the open man and creating scoring opportunities for each other.
Oh, he gets the steal. Pass is broken up, stolen by Iguodala.
This is an absolute joke, the way both of these teams are turning the ball over. It's hard to fathom how they let this game get so out of hand.
To Iguodala. In the paint. Rebound snatched by Paul. To Paul. 9 left on the shot clock. Gordon against Young. Final seconds counting down. Oh, in and out.
What you're seeing here is defense like the guy's life depended on it. And it did. If he doesn't defend better than this, he is out.
Iguodala on the drive, and he'll head to the line to shoot 2. He's fouled. Chris Paul picks up his first personal of the night.
Hey, you don't see strength like that very often. The way he got fouled just to get the ball up and to the rim was a great achievement.
Back on the miss. Get back on the miss. Number 35, Kevin Durant.
Taking their time, letting the shot clock run down. West's looking to do damage in the paint. To Curry. The shot clock shows 10 seconds left. From the corner, a three-pointer. Anderson the rebound. to Harden. Swats that away. Goes out of bounds, so it'll be Rockets ball. Capella's been tenacious with his rebounding.
I just love the way people are bouncing off of him as he goes up and snags the ball in traffic.
To Thompson. Screen set nicely. Goes to the goal. Takes it to the rim.
Keep doing what you do. There's dribble penetration. You give support, make him take and make a tough shot.
Quick feedback. Ariza for two, shoots away, converts on the inside. He's got 9 points in this game. Curry. Shot clock says 12. Oh, he shakes him and sends him to the floor. Hits the shot. The Warriors down by 3. Pretty pull-up, open shot. Knocks it down. That's a two-pointer. There's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to the corner. Curry. Great defense. He can't find his way past. They've got to get this off in a hurry. Curry fires yet again. Score the goal and the foul. And an opportunity for the traditional three-point play. One free throw to come. And that completes the three-point play. To Ariza for the layup. And Trevor Ariza with a two-pointer. And the first half comes to an end. The Rockets up by 4. Plenty more to come on ESPN on EA Sports right after halftime.
The Rockets are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Houston Rockets. The Warriors don't have the halftime lead, but they've got plenty of points. This kind of offensive output can be difficult to maintain.
Game track. Steals.
That must have been a difficult half of basketball for these coaches to watch. Neither team was able to hold on to the ball, as you can see by the steals in these highlights. Still, some credit should go to the guys with the active hand.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win. And here's the shot chart telling its own story. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Mike and Jeff are ready to get started, so we send it back to them now.
Turns it.
Come on, y'all, let's go get it.
And Nick Young will get the inbound in here. To Thompson. Oh, excellent screen. Entry pass gets it. Oh, a thunderous slam.
Very solid basketball. Screen, roll, catch, finish.
every possession crucial right now. Oh, quick adjustment. Now he gives it up. Harden gets a good look. Oh, nice touch inside. Defense has to switch. Oh, pretty move into the paint from beyond the arc. Strong on the offensive glass. He reached in. Whistle blows. They got him.
Hey, fourth quarter, close game. You've got to know time, score, penalty situation. They did. They had a foul to use. They used it. Good basketball play.
Unfortunately, Jeff, pretty difficult to say too many positives about how either team has played to this point.
Listen, when you're not making shots, it looks bad. There's no other way around it. It doesn't mean they're executing poorly. It's just when they're...
Oh, a costly turnover.
They couldn't have picked a worse time to cough it up, Mike.
Nice move down the lane. Pretty adjustment. Can't put it in, though.
To keep a team in sight, you've got to make sure you protect the basket and contest shots.
Capella, the rebound. Good setup with the entry pass. Puts it in and draws the foul.
That's an inexcusable play. You do not foul softly. You have to foul hard and prevent the basket. To give up a basket and a free throw, that's bad.
That's a big free throw. Now a 6-point lead. And Golden State calls time. They need to talk.
The strategy is simple right now. You come out of the timeout, you execute, you get a score. And then you have to trust your defense. No unnecessary fouls. Just get another stop. And then go out in transition. Get out on the break.
Green from downtown gets it to go. 3-point game. To the rim, collides with the defense and still banks it home.
Hey, your first priority as a defense is to force them to shoot jump shots. When there's a drive, there's got to be help, and make them kick the ball out to the perimeter and then close out.
Oh, he beats the defender. Attacks the basket. Misses at the rim. Beats his man. To the... Oh, rejected. Oh, my. What a block. And there's the final buzzer. The final score is 72-67. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Rockets won this game after a close finish. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Houston Rockets. The Warriors lost a tight one today, and you can see
Game track. Bench points. Player of the game.
Ariza could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball, it looked like he was playing with kids in high school. got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
Welcome to the Golden One Center in Sacramento, California. It's the NBA on ESPN Wednesday as we get set for tonight's matchup between the Sacramento Kings and the Houston Rockets. All right, as this game gets underway, Jeff, anybody that stands out in your mind that they need to focus on against the Rockets tonight?
I was on the James Harden bandwagon right from Jump Street, and I'm not.
And Joe Johnson will get the inbound. To Paul. Fires for three from the corner. His first field goal off the ball. And he scores it off the offensive rebound.
The finish of your defense always has to be blocking out and securing the defensive rebound. Here they didn't do it. Good pursuit on the offensive board and allowed him to stick it right back in.
He puts it up, knocks down the shot. 4 minutes gone by in the first. The Rockets down by 4. To Labissiere. Loses control. Here's a steal. No room to go. Down into the lane. Lets it go for 2. Carter the rebound. Labissiere. Oh, and he throws it away. The Rockets get to inbound. The comeback kid has a tight inner circle. His friends are close friends, including Nick Howard in the EuroLeague, still hoping to get to the NBA. Hey, Jeff, do you think the success of the comeback kid can improve Nick's chances of making it into the pros?
Yes, I think when you have one height brother in the NBA and you see how well he's done, you might be willing to take more of a chance on the other height brother. Even though maybe he's not quite as gifted, why not have Nick Howard on an NBA roster? If you're good enough for the EuroLeague, you can make that jump. I think it does help.
Trying to work it down low, and the ball is stolen. To the rim, off the glass.
That's how you win in this league. Repeating the same thing over and over again. If there's penetration, step over, defend it well, make them take and make a tough shot. That's what happened here, but good, solid defense.
For 2. Houston's shooting 72% on the season, and a foul is called. First free throw, perfect. And he makes them both. Labissiere. Here's the screen to Fox. Goes to the goal. Strong rebound by Anderson. He's among the league leaders in rebounding this season. Chris Paul's called for the reach-in. Here's the switch. Fox is using the screen, looking to get free. To Carter. 11 seconds remaining on the 24. To Carter. Not a lot of time for a shot opportunity. Gordon the rebound. On a catch and shoot. It's good. That'll be a 2-pointer.
When you're playing from ahead, you never take possessions off. Get the rebound, secure it, and then don't take your foot off the gas pedal. Keep pushing it at him and score in transition.
To Labissiere. A pretty entry pass. Puts it down.
That's just easy basketball. Catch, dunk.
Gordon for 2, shoots away, puts it in, and that's his first field goal. Screen set nicely. To Carter, throws it up from deep in the corner. Carter misfires again. To Paul, fires away for 2. That one in and out. To Shumpert. Back out to the perimeter. Wide open for three. Can't hit from beyond the arc. Fires away from downtown. Beautiful feed from Chris Paul. One of the top assist men in the league, averaging 6 assists per game. Oh my goodness, lays out the defender with that screen. To the basket, flips it up, unable to bank it in. So that'll end the first quarter. Houston's up by 5. Stay with us for more NBA on ESPN after a short break. Pretty solid basketball here in the first quarter. It's been kind of a feel.
All right, let's do this.
The Rockets get the inbound in here. The comeback kid has been able to accomplish some impressive feats this season, especially when you consider the pressure that's being put on today's rookies. These young men constantly being asked to deliver and perform amid all this attention and off-the-court demands as well.
The scrutiny has never been more challenging for a young player in the NBA. The advent of the social media world puts them under the microscope 24 hours a day. No misstep is tolerated. That can be helpful in some avenues, but also the pressure to be perfect is unrelenting.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Ariza to the rim. That's good for 2. Trevor Ariza's 4 for 4 from the field.
Right from the start here in the first half, they've made a conscious effort to move the basketball around and get quality shots.
Goes to the pull-up. That's a three-pointer. Able to connect, and it's now a double-figure lead.
Hey, this is a results-oriented business. I'm not crazy about that transition 3, but it went in, and they got the hoop they needed.
To Fox for 3. The wide-open shot. Shot from downtown, no good. Cauley Stein jump shot. In and out.
Hey, that was a bailout shot by the offense, but defensively, that's the type of effort and tenacity and attention to detail you need to keep the lead.
Boy, they need to get something going here. Oh, excellent screen. To the rim. Fox's attempt off the backboard, no good.
Hey, you got to finish strong on those shots. You're right at the basket. You got to put the ball in the hole.
Harden goes for the three-pointer and puts it in. Houston's shooting 72% from 3 this season. And Sacramento calls a timeout. Their defense not stopping anyone right now.
I like the decision there. Rise up and shoot it. Made 3 from straight up.
The Kings get the inbound. To Fox. Tries to adjust the shot. Nice move. Just won't get it to drop.
Getting the ball to the rim is so important to winning basketball. Great offense.
It's good. And the foul on the assist from Chris Paul. And he'll head to the line with under 20 seconds to go here in the first half.
That's just bad basketball. You don't foul jump shooters, particularly guys shooting behind the three-point line. He makes the 3, and now he's walking to the line for a possible 4-point play. When you've been dominated as badly as they've been dominated going into halftime, you need something to hang your hat on. Try to get a score. Houston's been unstoppable.
It'll count if it goes. And the first half comes to an end. Houston's up by 19. We'll have more Wednesday night NBA from ESPN and EA Sports after this halftime break.
It's
time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Rockets dominated this matchup from the opening tip. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Houston Rockets.
Game track. Missed threes.
The Sacramento Kings should really consider abandoning the emphasis on long-range shots, given how poorly they've been performing from beyond the arc. The accuracy is just not there in today's matchup. They got off to a slow start.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
Fox didn't exactly light it up in the first half. He's been suffering through miss after miss, and no matter what he tries, it's just not working for him. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Rockets. Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Screen set nicely. To Paul. And goes out.
Come on, y'all, let's go get it. It's on us.
Carter lets it go. Misses that one. Double team closing in. Unable to convert from the three-point line. And that's it. Time runs out. The final score is 78-52. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying good night.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Rockets won this matchup with a significant margin.
Player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game. And now look at the numbers.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
everyone. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Welcome to the Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. It's NBA on ESPN Saturday as we get set for the first of 4 meetings this season.
We know what's coming. Go get it.
There's the pick. Shoots for 3. Bang! Hits from downtown. He's got 5 points in this matchup.
I've had it. I've had it with this pick and roll defense. I'm watching it. It's the same thing time and time again. That's why the offensive team is scoring at will. They're setting pick and roll. They're coming off the pick. They're wide open because the screener's man is hanging in the paint instead of getting up and trying to disrupt the ball handler.
The comeback kid has certainly shown he belongs, but this pressure can be intense for these rookies, both on and off the court. But Jeff, so far, he seems to be handling it so well.
Done a great job with the media, the traditional media, not having any missteps. He stayed away from problems on the social media platforms where so many young people fail themselves in that regard. And so he's just done a wonderful job of comportment throughout his rookie season. I've been impressed on the court, even more so off the court.
McDermott, the rebound. On a catch and shoot. He rattles it in.
You can't get it easier than that right there. That's just wide open, easy jump shot that he knocked home.
The pass picked off. Nice inside pass. To the rim. Off the glass for 2.
Easy baskets are critical over the course of a long game. Here in the first half, establishing a tone that we're going to get to the basket in transition versus settle for jump shots.
Oh, excellent screen. Stops on a dime, pulls up for the shot. Rebound corralled by Paul. He's among the league leaders in rebounding this season. In the paint. And he'll head to the line again and shoot 2. And a foul.
You have to post the basketball. It puts maximum pressure on the defense here, backing the man down and drawing the contact.
No back-to-back free throws here. He misses the second. Pass to the corner. Barnes. Three-point attempt. Knocks down the three-pointer off a quick release.
What a beautiful stroke. Right down the heart of the basket. Big-time 3.
Lets it go. And he'll head to the line for the second time tonight. He says no, but the ref says foul. Called against McDermott. Picks up his first personal.
That's exactly what you want to do. Post the basketball as deep as you can, take it to the basket, and get the contact.
And gets both points from the line. McDermott. Barnes is using the screen, trying to get free. Gets it down low. To the basket, flips it up. Nicely executed. Blows past the defender. Adjusts off the glass.
That's a strong move in the low post to score.
To Baamute. Defense has to switch. Shot clock says 12. Whatever they've got planned, it'll have to be quick. In and out. That one halfway down. Kicks it out to the corner. Gets it right back. That's a catch and shoot for three. And Luke Ba'amute with a strong rebound. McDermott. And the reach-in is called by the ref. To Ba'amute. With plenty of room, he fires for two. Soft touch, gets the roll. At the buzzer. And the first quarter comes to an end. The score is tied. We'll have more NBA action coming up for you right after this short break. Well, the shots have been falling, and both teams have been on fire here in that first quarter. Very little defense out there.
Yeah, it's one of those run, gun, have fun, and stun your opponent. Both teams playing terrific on offense. Very close game, obviously. The defense has to get better, though.
To Matthews. And he curls in at the rim. Harden the rebound. To Capella. Wide open. Shot in and out. Puts it up. Lays it up and gets the roll.
Good defense turning into good offense here. Finishing a defensive possession with a rebound and then pushing the ball in transition that leads to a basket to keep and extend the lead.
Screen set nicely. Nowitzki on the drive. He's left open. His first field goal off the mark.
Hey, they may have missed that shot, but that's the type of execution in the first half that sets a great tone going forward.
Nowitzki. Blocked. Entry pass gets it inside. Noel's trying to establish some low post. Good play. Gets the steal. He curls, and he'll head to the line for the third time tonight. And a foul is called.
Team foul number 1 for the Houston Rockets.
Nope. First free throw won't go. Good bounce back, hitting the second free throw. He's 1 for 2. Nowitzki's looking for the screen to get himself open. Matthews against Harden. Good solid entry pass. Shoots it for 2. Rebound handled by Paul. To Capella. He slams it right in his face. And the whistle. A foul called on the tremendous dunk at the rim. What a play.
Oh, my. That is a big-time finish right there. Finishing through contact for the possible three-point play with a hammer dunk.
The comeback kid has made quite the name for himself in the NBA. And if you're familiar with his story, you know the name Nick Howard. That's his childhood friend who ended up taking a different route to pursue his basketball dreams. They call themselves the Hype Brothers.
I have no idea what that means, Mike, but it reminds me of some of the other great nicknames that we've heard. The Splash Brothers, the Bad Boys. All those names just add flavor to the NBA, and it's so fun to see.
And back outside. And Harrison Barnes with a nice look from three-point range.
I love when teams share the ball. You learned everything you needed to know in this world in kindergarten. And the number one thing that Mrs. French taught me was share. And I'll tell you what, they are sharing the basketball here today in this game.
Great look. He shoots. Unable to flip it in.
I continue to see solid defense. It's the same defense that got him the lead. That type of defense will keep the lead for them.
Adjust the shot. Bank shot misses.
Hey, you're in a close game. You better guard like your life depended on it. And they did right there, contesting that shot.
And another one from downtown. Puts it in. Houston's 5 for 13 from 3 tonight.
Again and again, knocking in the three-point shot here in the first half. It's absolutely beautiful basketball to watch.
Gets the 2. Lucky roll. And they need a timeout here. It's called.
That's how you win in this league. Repeating the same thing over and over again. If there's penetration, step over, defend it well.
And Trevor Ariza will get to inbound. For the layup. Nice work on the adjustment and banks it home.
Nice, solid, low post move, using his strength and size to finish.
And they bring it up. Need to stop the bleeding here. Pretty fake. Fools the defense. Slices through the lane, back and forth. Nice looking Euro step. Oh, terrific feed. Harden fires for 3 from the corner.
I got it. Pick up.
Wow, is he open for the shot. Capella, the rebound. Dallas has got to be aware of how badly they need a stop. Just a matter of can they do it. The Rockets, impressive putback. What timing.
That's a strong move right there, finishing with the hammer.
To Noel. Terrific feed. Fires away for 2. It's good.
No one around, knocks it home. Houston's been unstoppable throughout this first half with their scoring, and the opposition just doesn't look like they've got any idea of how to slow it down. Dallas is down big in this first half, and it's not looking pretty. They need to start playing with some intensity on the defensive end of the floor.
And that'll do it. First half comes to an end. The Rockets up by 14. And now time to hand it over to Jalen Rose.
It's not surprising to see this team with the halftime lead. They've done a great job of letting the fundamentals of basketball be the key to success. Have a look at the leading scores for the Houston Rockets. The Mavericks
have dug themselves a bit of a hole after 2 quarters.
First half stats. Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
And now, of course, the stats.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Oh, The Rockets get the inbound. The kids playing with a spotlight on them that's larger than most this season. Ask any rookie, they'll tell you they have a lot to prove at the professional level, but it's clearly different with this impressive young man.
Mike, we're so fortunate to have in our production meetings the opportunity to get to know these young players. And no one has handled themselves as well as the comeback kid.
Can't connect from close range.
If I'm his coach, I am in his ear at the next timeout to continue to play with a focused mindset. Right there, that missed shot at the basket in transition.
And there's a steal. Slams it home for two. That's an 11-3 run for the Rockets. McDermott's looking to do damage in the paint. Moves around the defender, pulls back for the shot. Oh, misses the inside shot.
This guy's a great shooter. They were on him like Velcro and forced the miss. Good defense.
That one in and out.
Hey, when you're going up against the great shooters in this league, you need to combat that with tenacity and passion. Tremendous defensive possession, forcing the miss against one of the great shooters in our league.
Great rebounding on the offensive glass. He's averaging 7 rebounds per game this season. As they bring it up, desperate for a score. To Matthews. It'll count if it goes. And the third quarter comes to an end. The Rockets up by 22. Stay with us for more. It's on to the fourth quarter, and at this point, when you're up, the Rockets get to inbound. 3.5 gone by in the fourth. The Rockets up by 20. Pulls up. Oh, in and out. Fires from downtown. Knocks it down. He's 6 for 14 from the perimeter.
You can tell both of these teams are completely unselfish with the basketball. Look at the assist total, and you can tell that both teams have learned very well that sharing is the true joy in this game.
Strong finish at the rim.
You are in absolute control of your transition defense. There are no excuses for not getting yourself back and ready to guard. They are pushing it right up their throat, right down their throat, and right at the basket.
Making the baseline move, gets to the rim. Nene the rebound. Dallas is now back on defense. They need a big stop to turn things around. Doesn't get the roll. Oh, excellent screen. To the rim. He rattles it in.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Feeds it right back. It's a loose ball. Defense nearly grabbed it. Goes for the three-pointer. Knocks down the jumper.
Houston's showing so much confidence with the three-point shot. It's a big reason for their lead.
Baamute. Taking it baseline. Baamute lays it in.
Where was this attacking of the basket earlier in the game before you got down so big? I don't want to see this drive and score now when you're being blown out. Show that to me earlier when the game was still on the line.
My ball.
Matthews against Gordon. Careless ball handling. Here's a steal. Great pass. Puts it down. That's a 12-4 run for the Rockets. To Baamute. And now he moves around the defender. Here's the Euro step. Oh, that's a beauty. From downtown. Oh, what a play. He threw it right back down.
And that pretty much wraps it up. The rest of the game is a waste of my time.
There's a turnover. Paul on the drive for two. Can't get it to go from close range. Inside. Misses at the rim.
This team defense protecting the paint has been outstanding from the very start.
Gets it and quickly shoots that three. In and out.
You never know in this league. You just work for 48 minutes.
Reaches in for the steal. Stolen by Paul. Goes to the goal. And Chris Paul with a nice play.
Second half, it's easy when you're winning big to take possessions off. Here, they didn't do that. Force the turnover, run it down their throat, and then make them pay for their lackadaisical attitude towards the game.
Perfect entry pass. For three, off the catch and shoot. Mavs with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity. Ball comes loose. The two defenders swarm. It's a loose ball. Almost a costly turnover. Nearly picked off. Nene looking to set up in the paint. Passes it back to him. Gets it off. That's a two-pointer. Jumper won't go. Sweet backdoor pass. Shot is blocked. A little short. Can't connect. Put this one in the books. The final score is 90-60. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying good night.
The Rockets put their opponents away in a blowout. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group. And that's what happened here today. The Rockets got their score from the guys you're seeing here on screen. The Mavericks
lost this game long before the final buzzer. And every team in this league loses games.
Game track. Steals.
And now, up on the screen, the game stats.
Player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup. Let's check out the shot chart.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
You